My name is Charles Henson with Nashville Computer. We've been in business since 1988. It's NashvilleComputer.com. We service not only Nashville, but all of the U.S., meaning that we have clients that reach out further than just Nashville, especially with the remote offices. We don't really focus on marketing and going after clients in remote cities, but we often pick up clients from remote cities. So really our focus has morphed from being break fixed to managed services, now to more of a security-centric MSP. When I saw the demo on Dark Web ID, I was like, wow, this is incredible. We really need to take this to market to our clients. We need to let them know that this is available out there. And the old adage of changing your password every 90 days, do we really want to do that anymore? Or do we want to take Microsoft's, term of making it a stronger password and not changing it as frequently, but being able to monitor and know if or when your password was breached. So to me, this was like an eye-opening security thing that I said, wow, this is something we could easily add to our security stack and take it to market for our clients. Some of the challenges we had prior to embarking on our journey with Dark Web ID was that we couldn't really set ourselves apart from everybody else, the competition. So we were one of the early adopters of this and really took it to market and started meeting with clients. And we used it as a communication tool. Not only did we show them the security, we showed them what the search looked like, as well as what their information was that was contained in the dark web, but we also utilized it to show them multi-factor authentication. So we showed them the app, how to two-factor authentication, log into it. Then we run the query. And here's the cool thing is, during one of our sales meetings, this is very early on, we're running a query and I showed them their passwords. And the CFO is sitting there and she said, would you please excuse me for a few moments? She gets up and she says, you can continue on about your meeting. And so we continue talking, and about 15, 20 minutes later, she came back and she said, okay, she said, my payroll password is the password that you showed me. She said, so I just went and changed my password on all of our systems and sent an email to all the staff that they need to all change their password today. So that was very impactful for them. Not only did they buy it, but we closed a $7,500 a month recurring revenue client off of that, just showing them what that looks like and showing them that that protection is out there. Before Dark Web ID, I didn't really understand or didn't even know that this product was available. I knew the dark web was there. I knew information was for sale, but who knew that you could actually run a query and see what information was there? So when I found this at one of the events that I was attending, I was just blown away at what information was there. So I asked them, I said, hey, can you run a search on my own domain? And with that, I saw my password, not the one that I was currently using, but one that I had used for many years on multiple sites when I didn't have good password hygiene. And I knew right then, I was like, okay, I have to have this product and I have to protect my IT company, my MSP today. So we signed up right then, right there, without selling it to any of our clients. And I looked at it as, what does it cost to bring this to market? I didn't really care what they were charging me. I wanted that service to ensure that none of my engineers had our passwords compromised, nor any of our clients' passwords that back in the day used to share passwords with the individual employees as well as some of the admins. And it was very eye-opening for us once we got it in place. And as we've monitored our domain now for a couple of years, we've seen actual administrator passwords where techs had not used the right decision, and they used a good password in the past that we had created for a client as one of their own personal passwords. So to me, it's invaluable, and you can't even think about not using the service. Even if you haven't sold it to your clients yet, how can you not protect your own MSP first before you even try to deliver it to your client? So once we started selling Dark Web ID, we really sat on it for a little while. We protected our own company, but taking it to market, we weren't real sure about. Their marketing portal has so many resources and so much information that you can white label, put your own logos on, take it to client and take it to market. We absolutely now today take it on every technical business review that we go do. We take it to every new prospect meeting, and we run searches for companies that are showing up for seminars or webinars. We run that and say, hey, look, let's talk about this. And so we're bringing it to the table. Today, we have just shy of 100 domains that we're monitoring. The majority of those are paid. There's a couple of ours, legacy clients that we have not met with as of yet, but we're going ahead and monitoring those domains just so that we know if or when they have a compromise, and it's going to allow us to have those conversations. Today, we have over 5,000 of monthly recurring revenue just from this one product addition alone. And it's not just about $5,000 plus in MRR. It's at like 75 to 80% gross profit margin. So when you look at that, that's huge. And we've automated internally some of the work that we have to do as far as when something comes in. If we have a client that has a hit, I have an admin that follows an SOP to notify the client. And so it's very easy MRR. It's very easy upsell. And it's something that you can go to your clients and say, look, when we sold you managed services, we didn't have this as an available option. And it's literally only $150 a month. Why not go for it? Right? And then on the admin side, it doesn't affect your engineers. Once you get the domain set up, you run the reports, you know who needs to see that email whenever there is a hit, and you just set it up, and really it's easy money. So why would you not add this to your portfolio and your security stack? You owe it to your clients to let them know when their passwords are compromised. So if you're an MSP and you're not selling this service, you haven't even looked at it, or maybe you're on the fence about deciding whether or not you should go for it, let me tell you, you absolutely 100% need to right now, not wait another minute to go sign up and get your domain protected. We as MSPs, since Operation Cloud Hopper in China was trying to attack MSPs 3 years ago, we have been at war. And if you haven't seen the local news or the national news where MSPs are literally being hit every other week and all of their systems compromised, I know a couple of personal MSPs that have literally had dozens of clients hit with ransomware and their tools compromised. It is imperative that you sign up for this service to not only protect your own MSP, but all of your clients. Your clients are depending on you to protect them. And if you're not protecting yourself by having this service, then you're doing an injustice to the MSP community. I highly encourage you to reach out to ID Agent, get signed up as a partner, and take this thing to market. Their marketing tools in their dashboard is unbelievable. They have everything that you need to go to market. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, Charles Henson with Nashville Computer, and I'd be glad to talk to you and share with you how we close sales.